What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about that instant 92 overall Season 4 glitch. All you have to do is go through certain parts of the field pass and you're going to be able to get this XP boost that's going to be going on in Season 4. More than likely, it's going to be a 92 overall player, so I want to get you guys prepared for it because it's going to be coming on November 20th. You do have a few more days, so we're going to go over that as well because I know a lot of you guys, it's like, yo, G, I can't get to the end. What is the point of getting to the end? What is really, making you do it every season, even though the game sucks? Now, we're going to talk about that. We can't really do much about the game in the way that it is. Oh, also, by the way, make sure you're getting your boosted dailies. Obviously, I'm maxed out. The max level is 45 for this season. So I know that it shows right there, level 50, and there's a check. That is a visual glitch that EA Sports has going on. Nobody's going to fix it, so don't worry about it too much. You're going to be all set with it, all right? Just know that when you get to 45, you're done. All right, and then we're going to talk about some of the other features, like I said, that's going to help you get that XP boost in Season 4, okay? And obviously, I'm going to explain to you guys why more than likely the player is going to be a 92, 93 that you're going to get in Season 4. All right, so now, make sure you guys have taken care of all the milestones. If you guys, a lot of you guys from my previous video said you were maxed out, so you guys are done. Everybody else that's just waiting for me to talk to you guys about the Season 4, just sit back. I'm going to get to that in a second. Everybody that did not complete the milestones, that are not maxed out, make sure you're taking advantage of these milestones. Make sure you got all the program stuff done, and make sure you're getting your XP boosted dailies. Again, I do not need to rush for 100 yards because I am already completely maxed out. All right, now let's get to what's going to be going on in Season 4 and why it's important for everybody watching this video to go through the field pass. All right, I'm going to scroll over. I know I got a ton of packs. Yo, G, why you got so many packs? Because I want to. What are you going to do about it? Dude, I want to have packs. Dude, I want to have faith. Listen, let me, where am I supposed to be going right now? Because I just started doing weird stuff and then I missed out on where I actually was supposed to be. I know it's a green S3 on it. Okay, so right here. Okay, now this is very, very important. So I'm going to go ahead and open up, a Season 4 XP token because a lot of you guys don't understand really what's happening. So this is the point, right? I know that EA doesn't want it loaded and it's like really, really stupid. And you're like, yo, what is this? What's this glitch going on right now? Like, where's the Season 4? That will load into itself. Maybe it just didn't load right there, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to go into my item binder and I'm going to show you guys what's there. And then it should be there without that whole thing being faded out. But let's just go ahead and make sure. Oh, it's still not there. All right, so congratulations to EA Sports. But now you get a description on the right side, okay? This will get a graphic very, very soon, okay? For those of you guys that already opened it and brought it to my attention, I thought it would have been loaded up right now, so you guys were right. It does look like a visual glitch, like it's not there. But all it is just going to say Season 4 on it in green. That's it. And then you're going to put it into the set and you're going to get an XP boost. Now, I have 3 of them. I don't know how many of you guys did the Premium Field Pass, okay? But if you did not do the Premium Field Pass, you are not going to have 3. If you're trying to do it right now, like if this is something that you're trying to actively do right now and you got 5 days and you want to get these XP boosts and you want to be like ahead of everybody in Season 4, you do have time to do it. Because if you're close, around like 41, 42, you're good to go. If you're further away than like 40 or whatever, I would say a minimum of 40, you could still get to 45 with the boosted XP and whatever's left in the milestones. If not, you're probably not going to be able to go through the entire field pass. And because of that, I don't want you to waste your time, okay? Because at any time, I believe you can actually upgrade to the Premium Field Pass, but I'm not sure about the previous rewards. So somebody that's going to do it, after watching this video, you'll be able to tell us if you've gone through no money spent completely, and then you're like, yo, I want to get 3 of these XP tokens because I want to level up super fast in Season 4. Let us know if you get all the previous stuff after you upgrade to the Premium Field Pass, because I'm not aware of how they do it and if they go back and give it to you or however that works. But this is very, very important. Now, as far as me telling you guys that it's going to be 92 overall, yo, G, what do you mean it's going to be 92 overall? What do you mean by the 3 players? So when you go to the program, right, and you go over to the Season Pass, you can see how they've gradually gone up, right? 89, 91. Now, some of you guys might be like, yo, G, wouldn't it be a 93? You know what I'm saying? Yes, maybe it is what it is. I don't know though how EA is going to do it. More than likely, it will be a 93 though, just based on the way that everything is gone. But there's a chance that they just make it 92, and then you probably get boosts with other, strat cards and things like that. Either way, it doesn't matter. You're going to get a free Season 4 92 or 93 overall player. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now, who are they going to pick? What's going to happen? How is it going to relate to the way your squad is? Well, let me go ahead and answer that, right? Because we're going to be going into 2 different promos back to back, a lot of these cards are going to become outdated. All right? So I'll show you guys what I recently just did. I just got rid of Justin Jefferson. Now, the reason that I got rid of him was because I know for a fact you always get a receiver. Right? I bought him for $548. I don't know what the hell I sold him for, but I just raid sold him. Okay, $595. All right, so I sold him for a little bit more than I bought him. But this is what I have to tell you guys, right? Just so that I'm very clear with it. The receivers and the out of position players that are about to be released is going to make the undersized receivers obsolete in most cases. So because they're going to be most likely a Jerry Rice, there's going to be, Michael Irvin probably with the Harvest promo, stuff like that. He's not going to maintain his value. So it went up. And, we were looking at it, we're like, yo, we might as well get rid of him now because there's not going to be an upside to it. So as we start to get prepared for Season 4, I think you guys need to review your roster. Another thing that I was going to actually be doing, I was actually going to be grabbing the Minister of Defense. And I'm going to tell you guys why we're going to do that as well. Let me see. I got to see how they actually put his name in there. Do they go by Minister of Defense? Let me see how they do it. Minister of Defense. Okay, this guy, right? So this guy right here, I don't know what. Okay, that's the Redux. The Redux is 469. He's pretty OP, and he's always usually pretty good because of his height and his weight. But what makes him even more ridiculous this year is the fact that he gets that unstoppable force for 3 AP. And if you guys don't know like what goes on with it, right? As far as like the shedding goes, when you use like an X factor for AKA, it regularly comes back on. Okay, so when they have these things, it's not the same thing as like this double or nothing right here, right? Like it's just activated whatever after you get to, you get a tackle for loss or whatever for you to enter it. It's not like that. The AKA ones where it starts like that, this will regularly come back on over and over again, right? So if you understand where to put him and how to utilize his capabilities, it can be really, really nasty. Now, one of the reasons that I was going to get him was I was going to be running a specific defense, maybe the 3-3 odd, maybe penny, and we were going to be going over the fact that if we have him on the D line, right, and we have one of the Season 3 free players in Vanden Bosch, right, we could actually have a lot of success with our pass rush, okay? Because Kyle Vanden Bosch is really good with inside stuff, but sometimes he's just not enough on the D-line by himself. Also, he doesn't get those X factors like the one I just showed you. He gets other garbage like this. Remember though, we don't want to use all of our X factors on the D-line. And the reason that I'm going over this with you guys is to make you understand how important it is to get rid of certain cards that's going to lose value, but keep the other cards or buy some of the other cards that's going to maintain value. Because everybody's going to be going up and down and trying to figure out stuff, but we're already going to know what our game plan is. So what I may do is go back to running 3-3 odd, leave this guy with inside stuff, or we could give him edge threat, but then he has to activate it and he's going to have to get a sack. So it becomes kind of difficult, which is why, like I said, for me, like giving him inside stuff just works. Because Reggie White, we would put on, as an end, and no matter what, we would be looking at a shed. Because eventually he's going to get his X factor activated. And that's some of the things that I wanted to make sure you guys know. So some of these players are very useful, and you have to be prepared for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that you're going to want to make sure that you're aware of. And I want to make sure that you're aware of it as well. So when we look at it this way, just keep in mind, guys, some of these players are becoming more and more useful, and they're absolutely free. So I need you guys to lock in. I need you guys to get as many of these collectibles as possible. If you did not get the premium field pass and you're interested in trying to get the field pass, I would just spend the $15 if you're close, to $45 and just see what happens, because we have 3 of them here at GmiasWorld. Most of my viewers do. So we're going to get that glitchy boost as soon as Season 4 drops. So let me know if you have any other questions or comments. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You have a beautiful day. Until next time, one love, y'all.